Today let's try this budget calligraphy brushes. Quick note, I have affiliate links in the description below. If you decide to purchase through them, I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. They have longer bristles than my other smaller calligraphy brushes. You can see how much longer they are, almost a double some of them. So, and we're going to be using Kuretake sets for that, 24-piece set, and their limited edition set of watercolors. So let's see. They look very similar to each other, but I can definitely tell how differently they do feel. It's a very small difference, so you might not notice it as much, especially if you're a beginner. But yeah, there is a difference. Like this one has a shorter bristles. This one with white hair is very soft, and that makes the thinnest line from all of them. And this other two, to me, they feel pretty close. This is a little bit snappier with the black handle, and this one a little softer with the brown handle. But the difference is very small. You probably can do the same thing with all of them. It just depends what is your preference. So let's try to paint with them. I'm just using the black color now from Kuretake set of 24-piece. So you can see that the lines are pretty thin. So you can get pretty flowy with it. I am using very little water, but they still go for a while. Kind of like this dry brush look. So I'm trying to make it happen. Yeah, dry brushing looks really great. So yes, look at that. I really don't see any issues with it. Let's try another color. Let's try this ultramarine. Probably should wait until it dries because you see start mixing with it, but I don't mind because it gives variation. But if you do, then wait for it to dry first. And then probably would want to try to use maybe a little bit of turquoise blue. So pretty much all the brush is going to give a similar performance. So it's not like one is so much better than the other. Although, like I said, the one with the white bristles, and we'll use it later, kind of have this somewhat thinner point. So it will give us a little bit finer line. Okay, now we need to wait for it to dry, and then we'll put finishing touches on it. Now, when it's dry, I'm gonna use the color of this yellow gold from this Kuretake limited edition set because it's just perfect. And let's use this other brush which I already talked about, the one which is the finest point, and it's this almost like the softest one in the lineup. So let's get some of this gold color in it. Let's make sure there's enough of moisture. Water, now paint. Okay, and we'll just put whatever little accents we want. So So you see how they turn out? Let them dry. Just wherever you want it. I'm probably gonna go crazy about it, I usually do. Just like my sparkles. Oh yeah, I did a little on top. That's cute, right on top. And then we'll add some of the, if you like it, some of the gold specks on top. So as you can see, these brushes can make pretty fine lines, very flowy. Not necessarily the finest lines I have ever made, because I do have extremely pointy, thin brushes, but this is really, really good. Okay, and let's get some of the maybe ultramarine on our brush and add a little bit more of those. Oh yeah, so nice. Well, this is it, so I'm pretty happy about their performance. They have been doing really well. As you can tell, it's a nice set for this budget price. If you're looking for certain flow, like long bristles, fine points, these are great. They hold a lot of water, but not too much, and I find that they perform really well. We haven't even lost any bristles, and I want you to know that yes, a lot of calligraphy brushes do lose little bristles. That is happening. It will happen. I have very expensive ones, and they do lose occasionally here and there. I mean, you shouldn't lose tons of it. Like if you lose in one paint in 10 hairs, then you know it's not right. But you know, if you lose 1, 2, that's absolutely normal. So here you are. If you enjoy it, you might want to give it a try. This brush is a great value.